Good afternoon, KBA Prime. Friends, family, fans all over the world, welcome to baseball action here from beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. We are at Legends Field today. Special opportunity for these young men to play at a minor league stadium. Most of them may not have had this opportunity. Got a couple of college stadiums already this year, but we are here at the home of the Lexington Legends. Game 2 of the Y'all's end of summer frenzy, something like that. I don't exactly know what the name of the tournament is, but coming off a good win yesterday, a walk-off 7-6 win with Colin Knight. Good strong base hit, RBI to walk it off in 6 innings. Looking to repeat that performance today and earn our way into the gold bracket for this tournament starting tomorrow. Beautiful day for baseball action. I'd say 78-ish degrees, something like that. Looking around for a thermometer. Don't see one here at the ballpark. All I know is we got some shade today, a little bit of breeze, so it should be a fantastic day. Looks like the coaches have had a coin flip. They've determined who's home and away. Looks like our boys are walking to the field with their gloves and hats, so we're going to say that's going to put your KBA Prime team as the home competitors today. Starting lineup. From a defensive positioning standpoint, on the mound to lead the game today, be number 8, Jackson Howard, his battery mate behind the plate as usual. Number 2, Logan Moberly. Left to right around the infield, Sawyers, Favela, McCoon, and Davian Roop with that gold glove winning mitt at first base. Outfield duties handled by Ward, Buckingham, and Knight. Prime sitting in 7th place in the standings after first day of play. These tournaments tend to run 2 pool play games, at least this specific one made 2 pool play games. So your final seedings among the overall competitors, 22 teams in this event based on your overall record. Then we move to a series of tiebreakers, typically runs allowed. So from a defensive standpoint, defense takes a little bit of priority over offense in these events. Then you get into some more complex things like run differential, runs scored, and all sorts of other things that require a college degree that I can't figure out. So nothing really will happen, no anything, till after all games are complete today, and we'll figure out where these young men will have an opportunity to compete for the championship tomorrow. Their competitors today on the other side of the diamond, the Louisville Stars, 15U team. Looks like the action is ready to get underway. Howard warmed up. Everybody's ready to go. Home plate umpire says, let's go. First pitch outside, ball 1. Howard's done quite a few innings on the bump for the team this year. Started in, primarily in a relief role, but moved into a starting position the last couple of games. Comes right in with a great pitch there. Evens up the count at 1-1. This is outside, now 2-1. Ball's foul, back to the backstop. Now even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. All turf field here at Lexington Legends Field, so it's going to play really fast infield and outfield. Be good clean hops. Should make for some quality baseball here this beautiful Friday afternoon. Curveball doesn't come quite back over the plate, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch on the way. Strike. Oh, I thought the umpire stepped back to call the strike. Oh, he got a little fake out there. Normally when the ump pops up and steps back, he's ready to ring him up, but he must have changed his mind last second. So as it stands, that'll be a leadoff walk. This is low and away for ball 1. Pickoff attempt at first, a little bit too late there. Good check of the runner, keep him honest. He had a pretty decent size lead. Moberly with a good arm behind the plate. Definitely an opportunity to catch stealing. A couple of pickoffs yesterday. Pitch catches the outside corner, evens it up at 1 apiece. Key to the game today is going to be putting that ball in the strike zone and looking for these hitters to swing the bat. Defense is solid on this team. Do tend to put a lot of runners on base and give up free bases with some good swing and a miss there, 1 and 2. Sometimes with some interesting decisions and choices, other times just, the physical mistakes that happen as a part of baseball. But if we can keep the runners off the base for free, make them earn their way, we're going to have a good chance to lock up the win, secure our place in the gold bracket for this weekend. 1 and 2 on the way. Ball's going to be put in play. Over to the second baseman, Jake Raccoon. Picks that up, scoops it over to Davian Root, and that'll secure the first out of the inning. Runner does advance to second. Now 1 down, runner on 2. Just a bit high and wide on that pitch. It's been his miss so far. It's just slightly towards that right-handed batter's box. So look for Howard to make a little bit of adjustment, maybe even foot position on the rubber to change things up. But if he can bring that ball over just a little bit, that's going to get it in the zone. But it's been consistently missing arm side. And looks like he's picked up on that. Going to make a little bit of adjustment, foot position slightly more towards the first base side on the rubber for a starting position. Brings that in. That ball's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. Buckingham fielding it. Gets in. Throws coming in to Moberly, and that will hold the runner to a long single. Stars have them cornered with runners at first and third. 1 out. Top of the first just now underway. Runners going to take off. It's a call of the strike on that outside corner there. So Howard does his job, gets the strike on the steal. Nice breaking ball there. Slides that in there. Gets the swing and a miss. Now way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. First base is open, so got to be careful on an uncaught third strike here. Do you want to secure the out? Got to make sure those runners don't advance. That ball's going to be hit up the middle there, and that will score 1, if not 2. Buckingham comes up. He'll hit the cutoff man, so that single right back up the middle will plate the first 2 runs of the game for the Stars. Looks like we'll have a courtesy runner coming in at first base, most likely for either the catcher or pitcher. Haven't seen their lineup yet, so pretty standard practice in most of these tournaments. Speed up play, plus allow those core positions of the pitching and catching to catch a little breather in between innings, especially warm day like today. Fantastic turf, plays great, but runs typically about 20 degrees hotter than a natural grass field, so makes for a long day for the catcher and the umpire, speaking from experience. That pitch misses outside and low for ball 1. Howard with a quick peek at the runner at first. Comes set. Catches the outside corner, evens up the count at 1-1. It's been his best position so far to get that called strike, is low and away to that right-handed batter. A little bit too far outside that time. Count runs to 2-1. Going to be in and out of the glove of Colin Knight. He's going to pick it up, try to make the force at 2, and gets past them. So a tough little base hit there into shallow right field. Colin Knight that is, lays out, tries to pull it up. Can't quite squeeze it, but jumps back up, tries to get the out at second, but that will go down as a base hit. Runners at first and second now, 1 out still here, the top of the first. This is arm side there for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Evens it up at 1 apiece. Misses in the dirt now, 2-1. Runner at the second, dancing around, trying to distract Howard on the mound, induce a balk. He's too smart for that. Although there has been one umpire that did give Howard a balk in his high school season. I don't know who that guy was. He should probably never umpire again. Sidebar, it was me. Anyway, back to the game now. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Infield fly rule will be in effect here. Pitch is on the way. And it's going to be, got the out there, and the out there. It's the double play. Nicely turned, a little flip there from McCoon to Favela to Root. And they're able to get out of the inning without giving up any more damage. So, nice little play there by the middle infielders. Thought he might have an opportunity to run and do a step on the bag and flip it over, but saw his partner from across the diamond coming in. Nice little flip. Twin killing there to end the top of the first. Your score halfway through the first inning of this game. Stars lead this one 2-0. Batting order for KBA Prime today. Leading off in his typical spot, lefty number 13, Hagen Buckingham, followed by Sawyers and Ward. Middle of the lineup will be the catcher Moberly, followed by Favela, McCoon, and Root, the infield squad. And wrapping things up with Howard, Knight, and Risk. So 10 in the batting order for today. First pitch of the way here. First pitch of the bottom of the first, I should say, on the way. And is popped up there by Buckingham. Second baseman calls that, makes the catch. So one pitch, one swing, and one out for KBA Prime. Buckingham will share a quick word of wisdom with his number 2 hole hitter, Blake Sawyers. Popped up right back at us. Oh, off the facing. I thought that was going to be you. I mean, it was right at you. There you go. Just spin it back in there with that slider grip. Pitch misses low, evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lefty on the bump for the Stars. Pretty decent velo. Here we go, Derek. That's you. Oh, almost. You called for one. You got to have that one. You know, these parents think they know baseball, and then they get scared of a foul ball. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. I thought he was a man, but I guess not. So 1-2 is the count. Folks, if you can't have fun, what are you doing here, right? That ball's going to be put on the right side on the ground, fielded cleanly by the first baseman. He'll run over and step on the pillow, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for the Stars, as the left fielder, number 31, Hayden Ward, climbs into the box. Been on a decent hot streak the last 6 or 7 games. I think he ran the bases 14 times yesterday as the courtesy runner, so legs may be a little jelly, but let's see if he can't swing the bat and get something going. Pitch is on the way. Takes that low, bounced in for ball 1. Ward batting a smooth .333 for this season. Takes that pitch high and inside for ball 2. After a slow start, he's definitely improved on the batting stats. Needs to come in a big way for the team now. And there it is, a line drive, base hit there by Ward. And that'll get the offense going here, as we were just talking about, swinging the stick. If you bring it to a fight, you better be ready to use it, and that's exactly what Ward does with a nice line drive into the left center field gap. Easy, smooth swing for the first base hit of the game for Prime. Now, we'll see how aggressive Coach Pennington decides to be on the bases. 2 outs here with the heart of his order coming up. You want to try to get this runner in scoring position as quickly as possible. Lefty on the mound is going to make it a little bit tougher. Moberly likes those high pitches, but not that high, so he'll take that for ball 1. One thing we cannot afford is a base running mistake here, so with 4 good bats actually, coming right in the lineup, may not be as aggressive on the base path. Moberly with a bomb left, and the left fielder took a wrong step. It gets over his head, and Ward is going to be running. He's getting the windmill there from Coach Pennington. He's going to keep on going in, and a nice there base hit. Gets the first run of the game across the plate for KBA Prime. Moberly with the double celly. And looks like we've got a player down out in left field maybe. So we'll have a quick pause in the action as we Stars attend to their player and check on that. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, well, looks like we are reset, ready to get back in action. Wish the best for that player. I think he did end up coming out of the game, so we have a new left fielder, I think. As it stands, we'll pick things back up. 2 out. Blake Sawyers is taking over for Logan Moberly as the courtesy runner at second. And Favella's in the box. I think he's asking his pitcher maybe if he wants to take a couple of warm-ups or something. Not sure. Anyway, home plate umpire says let's play ball, boys, so let's do it. Sawyers with a big aggressive lead, not being held at the moment. Favela with an opportunity to tie things up. One swing of the bat. Ball catches the high and outside corner. Strike one called on Favela. Sawyers has got to be careful. It's a big lead. Same spot there. Niggy didn't like that one. Turns and looks at the coach in the dugout. Nothing you can do there. The umpire's going to call that at that spot every day. Then it's the hitter's job to adjust to that. Way behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Catcher set up outside. Pitch is on the way. And that misses a little bit too high there. Good decision there by the pitcher to go back upstairs after seeing 2 of those get called. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sawyers will be ready to roll on just about anything other than a weak ground ball to the left. Miggy puts one out into foul territory, off of the poles, comes all the way back down, almost takes out Grandma over there. I think everybody's safe. Home plate umpire puts us back in play. Count still at 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Coming back towards me. Ding dong ding. Uh-oh. I think I could have beat these two to it. Press the reset button, do it again. Favela staying strong, battling at the plate, protecting. Pitches on the way. Sawyers on the move to third, but fouled out of play by Favela, so he'll turn around and go back 90 feet. I have a quick conference here. Not sure what they may want to be talking about, other than the possibility of Sawyer stealing that time. Trying to make sure they've got something in play. Usually when the offense comes together like this, that means somebody has some harebrained idea about some goofy trick play they want to have happen. So let's see if that ends up being the case here. It would not shock me in the least to see an inside move pickoff attempt here from the pitcher, especially from a lefty. You don't see that move as a base runner very often. So we're about to find out. Pitch is on the way. Sawyers goes and takes that high. So now with that stolen base puts him 90 feet away from the tying run. So we're going to look for Favela to put this ball in play. Anything on the ground through the infield obviously scores this runner. He's got speed to leg out even a swinging bunt type of base hit situation. Favela with a nice drive, tailing towards the outfielder, is going to be handled easily by the right fielder. So that'll do it here for the bottom of the first. 2 hits, 1 run. Your score after 1. Louisville Stars lead it 2-1.
You bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. This and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 loved. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do, 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 do.
All set for the top of the second as Jackson Howard retakes the mound. Same defensive lineup here. Would expect this to be most of the game. In fact, all the game till the pitching change needs to happen, if indeed it does need to happen at some point. First pitch a little bit low there from Howard. As I nearly just got dive bombed by a flying beetle. That's lovely. Misses downstairs again. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Makes an adjustment, gets a generous call on the high outside corner there. We'll take that all day of the week, twice on bracket day. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Gets another good call there from the umpire, 2-2. I'm liking this guy. See, he knows this is tournament baseball. That zone gets a little bit bigger. The hotter it gets and the later it gets bigger and bigger. I can tell you that for a fact. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is on the way. Swung on, no swing. I don't know what I'm saying. Just a nice little breaking ball there by Howard. Fools the batter. Cuts back across the plate. Gets the call for strike 3. Ball's going to be fouled out of play up here to the stands. Camera adjustment here. Apologize for that. Breaking ball doesn't quite come back over the plate enough. That'll leave it up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. There too now, 2-1. Interesting enough, those calls or those pitch locations to that left-handed batter were definitely called strikes, but to the right-handed batter, it's a different visual perception from the umpire. Ball's going to be put on the ground to right. Root down to 1 knee, plays hockey goalie, scoops that up, steps on the bag, secures the first out of the inning. Good fundamental skills there by Root. No risk in just trying to go with the glove. Get your whole body down, block that ball in case it happens to take a weird hop. Not likely on this turf, but good fundamental baseball there by the first baseman. Nice pitch there by Howard. He throws that little slider that comes right back over the plate. That's what I'm going to call it. I have no idea. I don't have pitch cast or all that kind of stuff here. All I can do is tell you what it looks like from my vantage point, and that looked like a slider to me. This is with the fastball upstairs. Now evens up the count at 1-1. Swung on and fouled. Back to the backstop now. Howard ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, a nice quick inning would be nice here. Going to be put in play up the middle for a base hit single there by the batter. 2-strike hit. Good piece of hitting by the offense. Just want to try to put the ball in play. Talked about this a little bit yesterday with some of the team. You know, ball in play, good things happen. Always been a mantra of mine through my coaching years. Put the pressure on the other team to make the play. This is down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first. Pitch taken inside. Now 2-0. Check of the runner there by Howard. A quick little pivot step move there. Downstairs now 3-0. Another check of the runner there by Howard. Base runner scampers back. He didn't saunter. He didn't sashay. He scampered. There's a technical difference in all of those. Howard comes set. And ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk puts runners now on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of 2. Have a quick conversation as Moberly will trot. I think that was a trot. Different kinds of trots, though. There's like a walking horse trot, and there's a turkey trot. Those are entirely different types of gait. G-A-I-T. So you didn't know you were going to get vocabulary lesson on different types of walking on this professional level quality broadcast. Two down, runners on first and second. Left-handed batter crowding up with a toe on the line. Howard misses outside. Time called by the batter. Good pitch there by Howard. That slider comes back over the plate. Got off of that slick spot on the balls now, so we're evened up at 1 ball, 1 strike. It's downstairs now 2-1. Got to find a way to put this ball and put this pitch to be competitive. You want this runner, or this hitter rather, you want him swinging. Trust your defense. You got good outfielders, good infielders. Slips out of his hand, misses way outside. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Got to be looking for the hitter to be aggressive here. So if this pitch is across the plate, got to think he'll be swinging with this in a hitter's count. So defense needs to be on their toes. Just need 1 to get out of this inning unscathed. Pitch is on the way and misses outside. So 2 consecutive walks. And going to have a mound visit here from Coach Pennington. Pivotal moment in the game here early on in the top of the second, as the Stars have now loaded up the bases with a couple of walks from Howard. Got 2 outs after a strikeout and a ground out. Comes in, gets the call of strike to get ahead. Little groans from the dugout from the Stars, thinking that ball was low. That one in the dirt now, 1-1. Need to try to bring that pitch up just a little bit. Most of the misses have been on the low side. Make an adjustment here. Slightly earlier release point. And somehow that pitch missed the batter. I don't know if it went behind his kneecaps. I'm not exactly sure, but put it this way, it was close with screams of "wear it" from the Stars dugout. Count runs to 2-1. Nowhere to put him. From the windup, pitch is on the way. And it's going to be grounded up and foul there. Roop scoops over and picks that up just to save some extra leg room from a coach. So the count is now leaving up at 2 apiece. In fact, deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second, Louisville Stars with 2 runs. The 3 base runners messes the equation up. Pitch is on the way. Doesn't get the call on the outside corner. Correct call, probably just a little bit too far out. Count runs full, 2 outs. Going to look for all the base runners to be advancing on the pitch. And that's going to be line drive into the gap. He's scooped up by Knight. Bobble just a little bit. And that slight bobble will clear the bases with a 3-run single. Where those free passes can come back to hurt you big time, and that's exactly the situation there. A couple of guys on base after walks and turn into quick, easy runs. Score now 5-1 Stars, and that ball is going to be grounded, and McCoon will go to Root, and that will complete the inning, but not after the Stars put another crooked number on the scoreboard. They score 3 on a bases clearing single there. And after the top of the second inning, your score. Stars lead this one 5-1.
My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure.
Leading off for Prime here in the bottom of the second, the second baseman, Jake McCoon, helping the team out this weekend. Apologies, I have the pronunciation of the last name wrong for any family members out there. I know it's Jake. We'll just call him Jake for the day. First pitch misses, high and outside, ball one. Same spot, same result, now 2-0. Swung on and missed on a little arm side sinker, maybe? Change up. Two balls, one strike. Jake takes that one high. Now 3 balls and a strike. Hitters count here. Look for him to be aggressive. Pitch is on the way. Swung right back up this direction. Boing. Count runs full now, 3-2. Two youngsters here in the ballpark, what we like to call feral siblings. They are on ball retrieval duty. I don't think they're on ball return duty, though. Not that I've seen yet. We'll have to figure that out. And McCoon with a high fly ball into left field. It's being tracked by the left fielder. And he'll collect that no problem for the first out of the inning. The first baseman, number 24, Davian Root, now coming to the plate. Pitch down and away, ball one. It's like an Easter egg hunt for the missing foul balls. Root takes that one up high, now 2-0. Swung on and missed as that ball cut down low underneath the zone. Now 2-1 count to the first baseman. Came in yesterday and helped close out the win as the relief pitcher. Be the winning pitcher of record, I believe. I think, maybe? No, I don't know. I can't remember. I think so. That's been almost 24 hours ago. 3 balls, 1 strike on Root. Swung on and missed there. All good location there, but the pitcher kind of down and away. Now count runs full again, 3-2. Rung him up there, caught the inside pitch. That ball was coming across from the left-handed batter, so caught the front corner of that plate. Root thought maybe been a little bit inside, but it's tough. It's a tough pitch because it absolutely can't do anything with that pitch as a right-handed batter coming from that left side. But I hope to foul it off and live to see another one instead. It goes down on strikes from the call, strike 3. 2 outs now. The pitcher Jackson Howard in the box. And he hits a high, towering fly ball out to left. Third baseman is back, pulls it in foul territory, and that'll do it for the bottom of the second. No hits, no runs, no errors. Your score stays as it was. Louisville Stars leading at 5-1. set for the top of the third with Jackson Howard returning to the mound. First pitch low in the dirt for ball one. Ball's going to be put in play to Favela. Picks it up. Makes the throw across the diamond for the easy out. One up and one down. Pitch misses inside for ball one. The ball comes right back across the plate. That's been Howard's best pitch, is that arm side curveball that comes back in and across. If I'm overlay, I'm just going to call that, and if they hit it, they hit it. Upstairs with the fastball there, 2-1. Howard definitely made an adjustment as far as his foot position on the rubber. You can see he's really starting from the extreme first base side now to help kind of bring that ball back across the plate naturally. So good mid-game adjustment by him. That ball is going to be up, should be playable. Somebody's got to call it, and it's going to fall there as poor communication from the team results in technically what should probably go down as a foul plus error in the official scorebook. Those are the kind of things that can come back to bite you. And I hope now with it count even up at 2-2 that Howard can find a way to get this batter out despite that missed opportunity to book the second out. But at this level of baseball, good teams will take advantage of those mistakes. See what the Stars can do with that. Now Favela this time able to get him bailing out with a little flare bloop into shallow left center, and he's able to track that down and complete the out. So no harm, no foul on the missed foul. Well, I guess no harm, no foul doesn't really make sense because it was a foul, but no, anyway. Two outs now on the top of the third. That's that pitch he's been hitting all day. Just live right there, and especially for a left-handed hitter, maybe they flare one out over Sawyer's head at third base. Fastball there to get way ahead in the count, 0-2. Now this is where the pitching staff for Prime tends to take their foot off the pedal for some reason. I want to see Howard go right at this guy. Pitch is on the way. And misses low and inside. Tend to let hitters back into the count, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, base hit, walk, single. 3 more runs across the plate. So let's get this guy and take care of things right here. Swung on and missed just like that. Nice location there by Howard. Puts it on the outside corner to the left-handed hitter and gets out of that inning quickly with no more damage. So 3 more outs in the book. Top of the third is all wrapped up. No change in the score now. Prime trail by 4.
step you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I'll be lost without a trace. I'm dreaming that I can only see your face. I look around, but it's
Leading off the bottom of the third. Wow, I need a vacation. Bottom of the third for KBA Prime, the right fielder, number 27, Colin Knight. Gonna put that ball into the middle. Good play, but pulls off the base. And the ball's gonna be out of play. That will allow Knight to get to second. Score that an infield hit. At least I would. Have a wild pitch. That'll allow Knight to move to third. In the box for Prime, the extra hitter, number 7, Harding Risk. Looking for a productive out here. Put this ball in play. Swung on a miss there. Evens up the count at 1-1. Risk with a nice hard ground ball up third base. Line, good play by the third baseman there. He does secure the out, but chalk up the RBI for Risk there as they climb one run closer to tying this up. That's what we're looking for, productive out there, although outs are hard to come by. I believe these are an hour and 40-minute games, so roughly about 40 minutes left, somewhere in that neighborhood. Plenty of time for this team to come back. Back to the top of the lineup with number 13, the center fielder, Hagen Buckingham. I know Buck's been a little bit frustrated with his batting performance so far. He's had a lot of pop-ups and fly-outs. Want to try to level out that shoulder, drive this baseball into the right center gap. Good pick there by the catcher. A little hockey goalie scoop there. Count runs to 2-0. Good take there by Buckingham, and we'll see if there's an opportunity with one of the better hitters on the team with 3-0. Does he get the green light? And if so, does he take advantage of it? Pitch is on the way. And going to take that for strike one now. 3-1, so got to be looking to swing here. Expect another fastball here from the pitcher unless he's got extreme confidence to try to throw this breaking ball in. A 3-1 pitch. And Buckingham takes that one now. Count evened up 3-2, so right back into it. Look for base hit, ball 4. The payoff pitch is low and away. So good at bat there. Makes his way to first without ever taking the bat off of his shoulder. Now for the next level of action. Down by 3 with a time-limited game. How aggressive will these base runners choose to be? Coach Pennington tends to leave it up to them in their hands to read these pitchers. But they got to have experience with the lefty on the mound. Good read there by Buckingham. Buckingham does take off, pitches in the dirt, and he's in safely with a clean steal. So ball one, and the stolen base by Buckingham puts him in scoring position. In scoring position now for the third baseman, number 30, Blake Sawyers. Buckingham's going to take third, too. Aggressive on the base running and easily in with a pop-up slide. So 2 pitches, 2 balls, and 180 feet worth of bases gets Buckingham to where he is 90 feet from closing this gap down even farther. Once again, just like with Risk earlier, we need a productive at-bat here from Sawyers to put the ball in play on the ground or a long fly ball for a sac fly. 2-0 pitch. Taken for strike one. Buckingham kind of tinkering, teasing, maybe trying to incite a throw to third. But down by 3 runs, we got to make sure we're not giving up any outs. 2-1. Taking low and inside now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Three-1 count. Hitters count for Sawyers. Pitch is on the way. Foul back up off. Probably the catcher or umpire, one of the two, maybe both. Either way, the count runs full at 3-2. Got to look to choke up on that bat, keep the bottom half of the body quiet. Just get that bat through the zone and make contact here. Find a way to get Buckingham across the plate. Pitch is on the way. And it's going to be popped up. Ball falls foul. So much like Prime gave one up, a free out and a second chance. A tough little flare, pop flying just into foul territory. In and out of the glove of the pitcher as he goes flying across. And gives Sawyers one more opportunity. Swung on and missed as that left-handed pitch comes across. Sawyers pretty frustrated with himself. He knew he had an opportunity there to drive in a run, so aggravated. And that'll give Hayden Ward an opportunity with 2 outs to stay hot at the plate, try to drive in a run and keep this short, small rally going. Ward puts it on the ground right at the shortstop. He comes up, scoops, tosses. And he's safe. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, so that'll go in. I don't reach on air. I don't know, whatever. We're going to call it a single. I'm not the official scorer anyway. I'm just tapping the buttons for the scoreboard. One way or the other, it does plate the third run of the game for KBA Prime. Ward now at first base with Logan Moberly. Earlier, he drove in Ward for the first run of the game. Ward's going to take off and in safely with the foot first slide. So good aggressive base running. Looks like Coach Pennington maybe had a chat about trying to advance and take bases. When you're behind, you got to take a few more chances than if you're ahead. And now in scoring position, much like he was earlier with a base hit here by Moberly. Anything in the air, Ward will be off with 2 outs. He better be. We're going to have a talk on the way home. And there it is, Moberly with another shot there, and it is going to be fielded cleanly by the center fielder this time. But a good swing, good hard hit ball. Prime able to squeak in a couple of runs, so they are closed the gap now. Your score after 3, Stars 5, Prime 3.
You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal when you say it's over. Damn, all these beautiful girls, they only wanna do you dirt. They'll have you suicidal. wishes I might. I ain't got time for half-assed goodbyes. Let's make up, don't break up my heart. Adeline, Adeline, oh Adeline. Let's make up, don't break up my heart. Adeline, Adeline, oh Adeline. Let's make up, don't break up my heart. Adeline, let down your hair, honey, lock the door. Take off that dress, let it lie on the floor. Hold me and tell me you'll always be here, Adeline.
Top of the fourth. Howard back to the bump. Umpire says play. And the first pitch of the inning is in the air. Doesn't come quite across. So he tried to maybe go over that, but didn't get the same lateral movement as he has been. High and outside for ball one. Ooh, doesn't quite come back there, too. Maybe a little bit high. I think Howard was wanting that one, though. That's where he's been landing that and getting those strike calls. So maybe a little confused on that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Way outside that time. 3-0. I look for Pennington to give him one freebie, maybe 2, before he's going to look to go to his bullpen. And a 4-pitch walk to start the inning. Leadoff walks do tend to come back and bite you at all levels of play. Now we need to look for a ground ball here, try to erase this, maybe a pickoff, some other type of fortunate bounce of the baseball. Quick check of the runner there by Howard to Roop. Shows bunt. Probably more of a distraction than anything. Although I could see playing a little small ball here. Try to advance this runner with nobody on. Put him in scoring position. But a lot of times that show bunt is just a distraction technique for the pitcher. Howie with the sidearm flip, swipe tag by Root, not even close there. But trying to keep that base runner honest, keep him close to the bag. Howard comes set. Hitter shows bunt. He does bunt it, more out of defense than anything. Howard with a clean field, throws to Root. And that'll go down as a clean sacrifice bunt there for the batter. Almost needed to pull the bat up to protect himself, but he did get it down. So scored a sac bunt. Put out from Howard to Root. Runner now in scoring position, 1 out. Pitch misses low and away. Ball 1. Foul ball there, a little check swing, excuse me, foul. So evens up the count at 1-1. Good pitch by Howard as that ball comes right back over. Once again, that's been his His best pitch of the day is that kind of sliding curveball off-speed pitch that starts at the batter's hip, right-handed batter's hip, cuts back across the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First base is open, so got to be careful about the drop third. And instead, we're going to have that ball popped up into shallow somewhere, and it's going to be caught. Sorry, hit the wrong button on the phone there, but put away by Root, and the runner unable to advance on that shallow pop fly. Now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Runner on second. First pitch in for a strike. That's one of those most underrated, undervalued stats for young pitchers. They don't understand too much the value of first pitch strike percentage, just the change in batting average from the hitter having to work from behind in the count. Swung on a miss there, now way ahead. And this is where we got to finish things up. Just back to that thought around first pitch strike. Just statistically speaking, the difference in batting average from a hitter on a 1-0 count and an 0-1 count is extreme. So getting ahead early, so important. Now we're going to have a long fly ball there. Hayden Ward's going to be tracking that over foul territory. Press the reset button here with an 0-2 count, 2 outs and a runner on second. Quick conversation here as the catcher wants to go talk to Jack. Might have been called by the shortstop. May see something with the base runner, an opportunity. Again, I don't mind when they come up with these crazy thoughts in their head. They are 15 and they want to do things crazy, but if you're going to do something, you better execute it and don't end up putting this runner on third because you try some funky pickoff play that you once saw in a banana ball game. Back in play, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, down by 2. Now we got deuces wild for sure. Howard comes set. Pitch is on the way. Take it inside. I like that pitch selection though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball is yanked way into the other batter's box. Now evens up the count at 2-2. Just held on to that a wee bit too long. Good piece of catching by Moberly to snag that one. Swung on and missed. They say safe. Moberly throws to Root. He'll go step on the bag, and that will complete the strikeout. So the leadoff walk stranded on second. And Prime's able to get out of that inning without giving up any more runs. So we are 3.5 into this contest. Stars up by 2.
Aftermath. There she goes, shaking that ass on the floor, bumping and grinding that pole. The way she's grinding that pole, I think I'm losing control. Get buzzed, get drunk, get crunk, get fucked up.
Slow dancing with a bleach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting thirsty. Right now, he's probably buying her some fruity little drink, cause she can't shoot whiskey. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a blue stick, showing her how to shoot a combo. And he don't know. I take my key into the side of this pretty little souped up four-wheel drive. Call my name into his leather seats. I took a Louisville slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all 4 tires. Maybe next time
for KBA Prime to lead off the bottom of the fourth, the shortstop, Miggy Favela. Puts the ball in play, hard in the ground. A little seeing eye signal right through the gap. We'll start the offense here with the heart of the order. 5, 6, and 7 hitters right here with Favela, Jake, and Roop. Hey, look who it is, folks. There's our good friend Microphone Mike, getting ready for a home game tonight, surveying the action here around. Back to our game. Checking the runner from the left-handed pitcher. Miggy's going to be too smart for that. Again, good position, good heart of the lineup. Boys are swinging the bats well tonight. We want to be aggressive, but patient as well. Another check of the runner. Easily back over. Does he go a third time? Pitch misses high and away. Ball 1. Take it upstairs, Jake. Good piece of hitting so far. 2 balls, no strikes. Way ahead in the count. Got to look for the pitcher to come back into the strike zone here, so he needs to be ready to swing. Try to make this a good at-bat. Favela may be looking to take off, and he does. Ball's down. He's in, safe, out, out. Okay, looks safe from my vantage point, but the umpire looks like he was itching to call somebody out, so have a caught stealing there from Favela. Counts 2-1 as the base runner erased on the caught stealing. Whew, gosh, that ball was over the chalk. 2-2. No, correction. Umpire says 3-1. Okay. That previous pitch on the steal must have been a ball. So 3-1. Had the scoreboard wrong here in Legends Field. Looking to call a strike then. Swung on and missed on the outside corner again. Now 3-2. And that ball's taken inside, ball 4. So with the caught stealing, rather than runners on first and second with no outs, back to where we started with a runner on first, but now have 1 out in the books. But again, that aggressive base stealing is what got us to where we are in the last inning, so we're going to look to try to continue that. It's just a little bit tougher with the lefty. Jake with a big lead. Ball misses inside and low. Roop's been swinging the bat well. Good hard contact. Now the results haven't shown flyouts and some ground outs, but he's making good contact, loud contact. That ball misses upstairs. Back pick attempt there, but easily back to the bases. Jake, sorry. Love the cries of "got him" from the parents here. That's what you don't realize. See, there's only 2 umpires in uniform, but there's about 70 umpires that actually at the game today. We just all happen to be sitting in blue chairs. Comes back in for the strike now, 2-1. Roop's going to put this in play. And it's second, makes the scoop there, so score that a fielder's choice, 6-3. Actually, nope, just a regular outfielder's choice would have been going to second, so spoke out of turn there. Does advance the runner to second, so we have a runner in scoring position with Howard coming to the plate, but 2 outs. Yeah, really nice spot for Howard to try to put this ball.
I'm trying to blow off the picture.
Not even a long fly ball, just, I mean, a nice solid line drive poke over the shortstop's head or over into right. Uh-oh, might have an opportunity here. No, Jake's going to end up with the steal. So took off, they threw behind him to second, and then he's able to advance on the stolen base. So good piece of base running there. Now that 4th run is only 90 feet from home with Howard at the plate, so literally anything in play, not an out. Any base hit easily scores him now. Swung on a miss there. Howard looking to do a job. Help himself out on the mound. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch is on the way. And catches the outside corner. Now way behind 0-2. Got to look to try to put this ball in play. Looking for contact here. Little seeing eye single. Bloop. Pop fly. Swinging bunt. Anything to try to put this ball onto the turf. The 0-2 pitch is going to be fouled off. So Howard in protect mode there. Flares that one back on the right side. Quick shot of our first base guest coach, Landon Fett, recovering from surgery there. Landon doing well. Good to see him at the ballpark today. 0-2. Howard right back at the net. Continues to battle, so getting additional swings, more pitches on the pitcher. We're going to have a quick timeout as the coach of the Stars wants to have a chat with his pitcher.
Tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you. Tell you I need you.
All right, after that little chat, what do you think? You told him a joke? That's what I'm thinking here. 0-2. Howard swung on and missed. So whatever they talked about was able to get the job done. They'll strand the runner at third. Your score after 4, Louisville Stars lead this one 5-3 in what will likely be the final inning coming into the 5th.
It's on a science apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard.
The karaoke is free for you guys watching at home.
Oh, take me back to the start. Just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling the puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress, do not speak as loud as my heart. And tell me you love me, back to the start.
Good technique by the home plate umpire there. Down, alligator hands. He was ready to field that foul ball coming back into him. Maybe we can doctor up a birth certificate, call him 16U for next year. Top of the 5th. Howard back on the mound, looking to finish out this game. Shows bunt. But takes for strike 1. A little too far out on that one, so evens up the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just a little bit low. Hitter looked like he wanted to offer, but read the pitch well down. Now 2 balls and a strike. Got to somehow avoid putting the leadoff hitter on. Now 3-1. Howard going to look to dig deep, put this ball over the plate. Got to be careful though. Good hitter, top of the lineup here for the Stars. I believe I hear people sing. And misses. So another leadoff walk here. Pennington going to make a trip out to the mound. We may have a pitching change, or we may just have a conference. Not sure. Might have been willing to give him 1 batter to try to get things moving if he could have got into a ground out, but that may be it for Howard. Let's see what we do here.
Tall and screw up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night. Rich moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said I dig you baby, but I got to keep moving on.
Howard will stay on the mound. Going to look to try to throw some pitches with some downward movement. Sinkers, changeups, curveballs, anything to try to induce a ground ball. See if we can't roll 2. Reset things here in the top of the 5th. Key is going to be to get out of this inning without any more runs. Obviously that's a key in any inning of baseball, but down by 2 and approaching time limit. Even more critical here to try to get out of this inning. Misses outside, arm side, so back to some of that arm side missing again. 1-0 count. Potentially could see this batter bunting, although if it's near the top of their lineup, they may not want to give up that swing of the bat. Comes back in, good adjustment there. You can just see a little bit different shoulder movement there. Kind of kept things closed a little bit. Really pulled that baseball down and across through the pitching zone. Check of the runner here now. Safely back into first. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2:41 Eastern time. Probably about 10 minutes left in this one. I think we started a little late. That's that pitch. I could have called it a strike as soon as it left his hand. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. First base occupied, so I would not be afraid if I'm Howard to throw that again. Put this ball down low in the zone. See if you can't get a swing and a miss on a fishing attempt. Pitch is on the way. Way outside. Misses 2-2. Got to be more competitive there. Taken in the dirt, blocked by Moberly, so the count runs full, 3-2. Payoff pitch, outside. And that'll do it for Howard as Coach Pennington is up off the bucket. He'll ask for time when the runner crosses first base. And we will have a pitching change here in the top of the 5th. Looks like he'll be calling in the right fielder, number 27, Colin Knight, to come in and see if he can't work his way out of this jam. Now pitching for KBA Prime, number 27, Colin Knight. Runners on first and second, top of the fifth, trying to hold this game under control. Shows bunt. It's going to be foul up the left sideline. So ahead of the count now after his first pitch, no balls, one strike. See if the batter tries to lay down another bunt. He does show bunt. Pulls back there, misses on the high pitch, 1-1. Knight hasn't done a lot of pitching so far this year, but when he has stepped in relief, he consistently gets the ball pretty close to the zone. That's what we need right now. This is outside that time, though, 2-1. Batter continues to show bunt, looking to try to lay down a sacrifice, especially with the runner as a lefty. Sawyer's at third, can't charge in, leaves that base occupied, so it's going to be up to Knight and Moberly. And it's going to be bunted foul. So that should take the bunt off in most situations. I've seen it done with 2 strikes before, but not very typical for that to be, because a bunt foul with 2 strikes is an automatic out. So we're going to assume that the batter's going to be in a swinging position here, so Knight's going to need to be careful. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pitch is on the way. Swung right back at us. That's coming right at you over there to my left here. That net's another 2 foot short. That's a souvenir ball right there. Press the reset on the Nintendo. We are 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed as Knight gets the strikeout. Low and away pitch. Excellent job on the mound there. Now, it doesn't necessarily take the sack bunt out of the equation here with number 38 stepping into the box, but with one out, certainly be more challenging or more of a difficult strategic decision, I should say, for the manager to try to call in the sack bunt here. I'm looking for this hitter to be swinging. Instead, we'll get a first pitch fastball right down the pipe. Now, you're not going to see a lot of breaking pitches with Knight. 2-seam, 4-seam. But that's enough movement, slightly different with those two pitches to confuse the hitters. Catches the inside corner for a strike that wasn't called a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. Going to be right up the middle, diving play, not going to be there. Buckingham coming. He's going to try to come all the way, and that will score the run. Held up by Moberly there, so that'll keep both runners at first and second. Nearly picked by Knight as it went right back up the middle. Score now 6-3. They're going to be a little bit more of an uphill battle in the bottom of this inning. Regardless of time, KBA Prime will have their full at bat with 9, 10, and then back to the top of the order. That is up and out of play. Ka-ching!
Oh, I want to get that. Hurry, Vince, hurry. Go, Vince, go.
Call from Coach Pennington, get the double play. It would get him out of this inning. No balls, 1 strike. Knight comes set. Ball is going to be flared into right field and down in front of Risk. Come home with the throw, blocked up by Moberly, so bases loaded now. I'm sorry, not Risk, it's Howard and Wright. Moved out there, swap places with Knight. Bases loaded, 1 out. Gotta find a way to get through this. Ball's going to be put up the middle to Favela. He's going to step on second, flings it over. Cleanly fielded by Root for the double play. So bases loaded, 1 out. Able to get the double play ball on the ground. Favela does his job with the unassisted, the 6-3 double play. And that'll end the top of the 5th, only allowing the 1 run. So this will do it, folks. Prime will have their opportunity to come bat. Trailing by 3. My good friend Tim Buckingham. Say hi to the camera, Tim. Hey, Miss Amy right there. Crowd cam. Oh, kiss cam. Oh, we got the wave going. Trying to earn my salary today on the camera. Two distinct crowds of fans. See, here that we showed a second ago right up here by the broadcast booth, you have the shade fans. These are the folks that just, they're here, but they're okay. They're just chill. They're laughing. They're having a good time. And then down here right behind the fence, you've got the Sun folks. These are the ones that are chirping the whole game. Yep, they're the ones going to be giving the umpires fits. Oh, that's usually me, but I'm here in the broadcast booth today. And then you got that one dad all the way out there, and he's the one with the cooler. And you don't ask questions about what's in that cooler, but that's the right field dad. So everybody knows what the right field dad does. He enjoys the game in a different way than everybody else. And there's no judgment here from that.
Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Even more in love with me, you'd fall. You'd have it all.
New pitcher coming in for the Stars to close out the game here in the bottom of the fifth. Number 36 onto the mound. Due up for Prime will be Knight, Risk, and then back to the top of the order with Buckingham, Sawyers, Ward, and the rest of the group. It's going to take a good, hard, focused inning of hitting. We got to get them on, get them around, and get them across the plate. Can't do a whole lot of small ball to start with because we got to plate 3 to secure the tie. 4 for the win. Win would guarantee bracket play tomorrow. At this point, giving up 5 runs in this game, a loss to go 1-1 with giving up 11 probably puts them towards the top of the silver bracket. First pitch is going to be down and away. Now, did see a little bit of struggle from this pitcher in the warm-ups. Was missing arm side into the right-handed batter's box and then pulling like that pitch low and away to the backstop. So we need to be patiently aggressive is what I call this for our hitters. Knight with a flare out to the right side, all the way back down, so evens up the count at 1-1. Knight's had a couple of good at-bats. Got to keep that front hip closed in there and just swing through the ball. Don't pull that front foot and that front hip around. 1-1 pitch is on the way. Taken high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Good piece of pitch recognition there. Swung on and missed with the ball in the dirt now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evens up the count here. Got to find a way to put this ball in play and give yourself an opportunity. I do like the way Knight adjusts. He is right up on the plate. Going to make this difficult for the pitcher to get it across. Pitch is on the way. And misses on that one now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Very close on that one, but a good take by Knight. The payoff pitch from the stretch on the way. Swung on and missed by Knight and goes down swinging for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Into the box now for KBA Prime. The extra hitter, number 7, Harding, Risk. Misses upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Even up at 1 apiece. Little slider moves across the plate there. Now behind in the count, 1-2. Check that. Said they allowed 5, and in this game they allowed 6. Risk cue balls 1 right at the photographer. Good thing that net is there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back in play, says the home plate umpire. This crew's done a really good job today. Consistent on the balls and strikes, no drama. That ball misses outside. And you can usually tell that the umpire crew's done a good job because you don't hear a lot of moans and groans coming from the crowd. Yeah, there's going to be a few here that nobody likes, but nope, that's taken inside. No sooner than I say that, then the dugout starts chirping. That ball was inside. That was a tough call by the umpire. Quite honestly, with 2 strikes, I'm probably ringing him up right there, even though this is my team. Now full count, 3-2. Pitch on the way. Risk fouls it off into the dugout. And a good snag there off the net by Favela. Unfortunately, this isn't, well, I guess fortunately it's not a banana ball, but we'll do it again. Full count. Need a base hit or ball 4. Fouled off the catcher. Boy, he took that one flush right off the mask, but Risk hanging in there. Umpire's going to walk it out, give the catcher just another second. What day is it is the comment from the... Looks like he's good. Big smile on his face. Good battle here by Risk in a pivotal moment of this game. A base runner with 1 out is an entirely different situation as we flip the lineup back to the top. Then would be bases empty with 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by the Louisville Stars. Right-handed hurdle. Well, folks, down to the last out at the top of the lineup, so they've got them where they want them from a batting position. It's going to be an opportunity for these next 5 to 6 hitters to really show what they're made of because they are going to have to string together some offense. Buckingham ready to go. First pitch misses slightly outside for ball 1. Buck with a fly ball right. Being called off and secured by the second baseman. And I believe that should do it. Let's look for the official call of the ball game. Everybody's walking, that is. So that will do it here from Legends Field. Well played baseball game by both teams. Clean, not a lot of errors. Good pitching, good fielding, good hitting. That's what you hope for, win or loss. Final score. The Louisville Stars take it down today, 6-3.